All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, Sham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into a lesson concerning trusting in the Lord, man. Trusting in Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, because ultimately, that's what we are going to be reduced to, in which that's not a bad thing. You know, the only thing you're going to trust in, your hope, your safety, is going to be in this report, man. The word, this doctrine. Because ultimately, that's going to lead to the Lord keeping us, protecting us. These things of the world, that's a form of defense. Let's start off with that. These things that's perceived as help and power, when all hell breaks loose, when the prophecies fully engulf this place, it's not going to be no protection of this realm. Ecclesiastes 7:12 says, "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." See, so as you can see, it's many forms of defense. Because you got another form of defense, the sword. That's why certain people get off on certain cases. They had to put somebody there. They say it's self-defense. Using a sword to defend yourself. But as you can see, the excellency, the top form of defense is this wisdom, man. Because even with money, it can only get you so far. But according to Zechariah, the first chapter, and I believe the 18th verse, it talks about how that gold or silver should not deliver you from the wrath of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. But this wisdom will keep us, man. That's why I said the excellency of knowledge. This is the top thing, man. So that's what it is. There's nothing carnal. There's nothing in this carnal realm that's going to keep us from the said power. That's going to ward off the plagues of Yahawashi Sham Yahawashi. I think that was it. Let's see. Jeremiah 17:5, it says, "Thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man." It says, "Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord." See? So that's ultimately that's going to be a curse unto you, because in these times to come, guess what? The people that store food and they rely on these certain things, your weaponry. Guess what? That food got an expiration date. They only take one bullet to get taken out. These things that's of the carnal realm, it is corrupted, man. You gotta refill it, or it can break down. But not this word. It says, "For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabit it." See? And that's the results. That's going to be the results. Of trusting anything else outside of Yahawashi Sham Yahawashi. It says, "Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, whose hope is the Lord." See, and how is that played out by us trusting in this doctrine? Believing in the report. This is what determines our decision making. It says, "For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and spread out her roots by the river, and shall not see when the heat cometh," that destruction, "but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit." See, that's life, man. And it said that tree planted by the river, when you read that in Psalms 1, there's life, man. But you see the two contrasts, to trust in Yahawashi Sham Yahawashi versus trusting in man, but trusting in the carnal. Because you trusting in man this time is really, believing on Esau. And you ain't gotta be a full-fledged patriot. It's a Pan-African nigga. He believe in Esau. by the way of taking the same uh, precautions as this devil would take when times of trouble arise. He's not going to trust in Yahawah or even his outlook, his ideals wasn't expecting these things. So what he's gonna revert to E and what he have done. So let's get this in the book of Psalms, chapter 33, in verse 16. It reads, "There is no king saved by the multitude of a host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength." And we can actually go into history and see this actually play out. By the way, you had the Medo-Persian Empire, and they had the immortals because of that vast army. And guess what? It was up to the Lord. The Lord determined that it was time for the Greeks to rule and have them taken down, man. Despite the numbers, despite the might, and even the terror they brought to the people, the Lord said Alexander to take them down. Or even it said a mighty man delivered by much strength. You have Goliath, and was taken down by the young lad David, man. When he was a young lad, King David, when he was a young lad. Talks about how that Saul's armor, it was too big for him, But guess what? He trusted in Yahawashi, man. He actually said that he got the Lord and put him to death, man. Before he put him to death, he told him he got the Lord on his side, pretty much. It says a horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. See, because it's not going to be any aid in a time of trouble, man. It talks about that when you read the book of Sirach 51. It talks about there shall no secure of man, which is the aid, whether a gun, a food, shelter, whatever the case may be, in this earthly realm that presents a form of power, is going to be vain. It's not gonna withstand prophecy. Just like in the time of Noah, everything had to be according to those instructions to build that ark. Anything outside of that was gonna fall apart, man. It wasn't set up to withstand them judgments. And that's how it is in this earthly realm. That's why I talk about pretty much these works are going to be burned up. It says, "Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine." See, that's our hope. Because the report says these things are going to take place. That's why we read in the book of Habakkuk concerning their prayer. He said, "In wrath remember mercy," man. This causes us to pray for the right things now, man. The Lord Yahawashi giving us that report. We know what to pray for now. For the Lord to keep us and alive during the famine, to keep us when the sword comes. When there is no defense, because a nigga getting a check every Friday, that's a form of defense. Or you able to cut your lights on and off, or have running water. All those things are a form of defense and safety. But once it's being taken away, what else? We got it. The words of Yahawashi. He says, "Our soul waited for the Lord. He is our help and our shield." See? How that done? By believing in this. And that was going to spark. That's what's going to trigger the miracles, man. Matter of fact, let's see. What's that? I think I mentioned this Sirach 51. I'll just get to the point. Sirach 51 and verse 7. It said, "They compass me on every side, and there is no man to help me. I looked for the succor of men, but there was none." So being compassed on every side, meaning no outlet. There's no outlet, man. Talks about in the second Ezra 16 how sorrow is going to be upon every side, man. Because ultimately, the help got to come from the heavens. That's why I said there was no man, the succor of men. Anything of this current carnal realm, this earthly realm, is not going to preserve us. It says, then thought I upon thy mercy, our Lord, and upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemy. See, that created an outlet, but it's from up top, from the heavens. Psalms 121 and 1. I look unto the hills from whence cometh my help. So the help is not going to come from this realm, but from up top, the heavens, man. But how do you get access to it? It said, thinking upon the mercy of the Lord, upon the acts of old. See, the Lord didn't put Daniel in the lines then for in this lifetime for to be made out of damn coloring book or the three holy children or the men of old. You read about these certain miracles. No, that was the Lord giving us an outlet for this lifetime, man. That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. So going back to Psalm 33, Psalm chapter 33 and verse 20 again, it says, our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. Yeah, because we know it's going to be Yahawashi that's going to get us out of the situation. It says, for our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. And it begins with the name Yahawah, Yahawashi, and in that is a certain reputation that comes with the name. Just like a song it got a name, and then it got lyrics. And there's a lot of songs that got the same name, but once you go into the lyrics, it distinguishes, the artist, who, okay, this is that song this is the real song, the original. So that's how it is with the name Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. It comes with a certain reputation by the way of the sea help is the mark. That's part of the name of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. America's Babylon the Great. This place is going to be destroyed by World War III. That all fall under the banner of the name Yahawah Sham Yahawashi, but it begins with the name. It says, let thy mercy, O Lord, Yahawah Sham Yahawashi, be upon us, according as we hope in thee. See, so it's going to be according to our faith, our hope, man, trusting in the Lord. But in that, that's what's going to lead to that outlet. Because things aren't going to get bad. It's only going to get worse, man. Niggas think he voted for Trump. He finna get that, that small business back in order. That generational wealth. Not knowing that things about to turn to worse. But trusting in the Lord, we want to be kept from these said perils. So yeah, I just hold the edifying. Let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Racha, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's teaching his word on true faith and sincerity. Shalom.